Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope you are all doing well. For this week's video, I have a very special video planned. It's one that I've been kind of preparing for a while now. As you guys can probably tell from the title, this is going to be my favorite jackets for this upcoming fall. I've been wanting to record this video for a while, but I want to make sure I have the right pieces. I wanted to show you guys a good variety of items, and I think I have the perfect variety. It has a little bit of everything. I think there's a jacket in here for somebody regardless of their style, which I'm really excited about. So I'm going to be showing off each jacket, going over like some of the small details about it, showing an on body. I want to get a good variety of stuff that I didn't really have in my current wardrobe. So let's just get right into the video. So the first jacket is definitely one of my favorites. And if you guys watch Jacob Keller, then you would have already seen this jacket because he just posted his first video in like a year and a half or whatever, which is really cool. And I hope he gets back into making videos. But he did show off this jacket and I wanted to show it off for you guys too. This is the Reese Cooper vintage cotton varsity jacket. It's such a beautiful piece. The construction is amazing. Reese Cooper is one of my favorite designers right now. He definitely deserves a lot more love and attention, and he's doing really big things, winning a lot of awards, so congrats to Reese. And I've been purchasing a few pieces here and there from his various collections, and I just love this jacket so much. This is definitely one of my favorite items I have from him. So just to go over some quick details, as you guys can tell, this is a varsity style jacket. And I think one detail that really sets this jacket apart from other jackets you might find at a vintage store or on eBay is that it's made out of this really beautiful, heavy cotton canvas material. It's such a nice material. It's like really heavyweight. And kind of the signature detail of a lot of Reese Cooper pieces as of recent is this fastening system. It's like a buckle clasp. It's for like putting your keys on it. So when you look at his most recent collections, you'll be seeing this a lot. It's like his signature detail. The inside is also really nice. It's like a quilted material, diamond stitching. And then the sleeves are really nice and oversized. You guys can tell how big this sleeve is. Also forgot to mention that the fit of the jacket is really kind of oversized but boxy. So it is a little bit shorter in the torso and does have like regular length sleeves, which is a fit that I really like when it comes to really any of my tops. Whether it's t-shirts, jackets, sweaters, I love the boxy fit. And then something really cool about this jacket is the distressing he put on the jacket to make it look like it's 20 plus years old. It's got like this built-in washed out dirty stains all over the green and also all over the white of the sleeves. Probably my favorite detail about the jacket though is actually this pattern that's going on the sleeve right here. It kind of looks like a chain link fence. Kind of hard to tell exactly how he did it, but I just love that pattern. You guys can kind of see a little bit of it there. It has the same thing on the other sleeve right there. And then it does have the little Reese Cooper patch with a lot of information, a little image too. Can't wait to wear it when it gets a little bit colder. It's still a little too hot right now, but this video is kind of in preparation for the upcoming fall. There is another Reese Cooper jacket that I'm gonna talk about in a little bit, but I'll come back to that later. So right here, this is another jacket that's a new addition to my wardrobe. This is a vintage Patagonia Retro X fleece jacket. This is a very iconic silhouette for Patagonia. North Face does also have a very similar style where it's like a Sherpa fleece and then it also has the pocket on the front. I believe the North Face version is called the Denali. Overall, they're very similar jackets, but I just prefer to go with the Patagonia. This is one of my favorite jackets right now and I haven't really been able to wear it out yet just because it is so hot right now. This jacket definitely has the hiker like mountaineer aesthetic to it, which is something that I love. And then something cool about this jacket is that they have so many different colorways, but this one that I ended up purchasing has brown detailing all over it. So like I said, this model has so many different colorways. They have ones that are cream and red, cream and blue, like black and pink and black and blue. There's just so many different combinations. I would definitely go check out eBay or Etsy or Depop and just type in Patagonia Retro X and you'll see so many different colorways of this jacket. And there's really a colorway for anybody's style, which is something that I really love about this piece. Since this piece is from the 90s, it does have a little bit of a different shape than the newer ones. This one is a lot boxier, and then it has this brown nylon detailing around the neck that goes all the way around onto the back side, onto the front side. It has like a turtleneck collar, and then it has a brown zipper that comes down the front, and then one of my favorite details, which is this brown pocket right here. I love the placement since it's just kind of off to one side of the jacket. It's not kind of floating in one area, it's just attached to the zipper, which is really cool. For other pockets, it does have two large kangaroo pockets in the front. I might go purchase a different colorway just for different outfits because this one is a lot more muted. So it would be cool to have something with a little bit more of a pop of color, but we'll see because these jackets can get a little bit pricey. The most sought after colorway is probably the cream and blue which can fetch anywhere from like $300 to $500, which is kind of ridiculous for like a Patagonia jacket. I can't wait to put this piece together with a couple of outfits, and yeah, let's keep moving on. Moving on to this next piece. This one is definitely a lot more crazy than the other items. Like, it's a little bit out there, but it is still a sick piece nonetheless, and it is a good fall jacket. And it does have a lot of utility aspects to it, I guess you could say. You guys might know what it is, or you might have seen it before, but this is the General Research Arabic Patch Field Jacket. General Research has been getting a lot more attention recently. A lot of the pieces from the 90s have kind of been resurfacing as of lately. I want to get a lot more into the brand because what I've seen from them so far is really, really cool. So this jacket right here is a super oversized nylon parka. It's got your normal parka pockets right here, which are kind of like diagonal pockets with a little flap over top. It's got tons of buttons and snaps everywhere. I'm almost 100% certain that this patch right here in Arabic just says General Research, as the non-Arabic versions of the jacket just say General Research in English. So I don't think they'd change that up. I'd say the most noteworthy aspect of this jacket is actually the hood. So the hood is extremely large, as you guys can tell, and it has tons of Velcro flaps everywhere. It's kind of hard to show on a hanger, but I'll throw up a photo from my Instagram of me wearing this jacket. The hood can enclose your whole head essentially and become a face mask that can be used when it's super, super cold out. Probably won't be using that aspect of this jacket very much just because it is extremely, extremely confusing. Like, there are literally flaps everywhere. Me and a few friends were trying to figure it out for like half an hour, and it is so confusing. There's so many flaps that look like they can go in certain places, but then they can't. This jacket does come with a really nice like heavyweight liner that I did take out just so it is like a much more lightweight jacket. You can wear it during the fall and stuff like that. But it does have that functionality to become a jacket that's meant for like very cold weather, which is really cool because I don't have any super heavy winter jackets. It's got a zipper front that also buttons up. The sizing is really weird. Normally Japanese brands fit small, but this piece actually fits really big. I believe this is a size medium, but it fits like an XL, so that's why it fits me. And yeah, let's keep it moving on. Now this next jacket right here is another Reese Cooper jacket, but this is from his newest collection, whereas the cotton varsity jacket was from his last collection. And as you guys may know, I've been on the hunt for the perfect blue denim jacket for a while now. I've been wearing my Capital tan denim jacket for like a few months now. And I've just really been on the hunt for something like this with a really nice blue faded wash. And I love this jacket. I'm super, super happy with it. Going over some of the details, I'd say the most standout part of the jacket is actually the front panels. Instead of having a normal front panel where it's kind of like two breast pockets and then two pockets on the side for your hands, this one just has two gigantic like kangaroo style pockets. They're like really oversized and big, very similar to a hoodie, I'd say, except they go a lot higher up. Like the varsity jacket, it does have the same clasp that can be featured on a lot of Reese Cooper items right now. And then it does have the really nice fold over detail, which a lot of people don't know, but this detail right here where it's kind of like stitched over on the front and it's just the same denim kind of folded over on itself, that's to change the size of the jacket. So if you want it to fit a little bit wider, you just undo that stitching and then it's a wider jacket. But obviously I'm gonna keep it how it is because I love the fit. It has a normal denim jacket collar, and then it has a pretty standard denim jacket back. It doesn't have the seams that come down and kind of like meet towards the middle. I believe this jacket is now sold out. I purchased this one off Mr. Porter, but then he did his drop on his website a few days later. So it might be in stock. I'd definitely go check it out. This jacket is definitely gonna be a staple piece for me when it gets a little bit chillier. It's gonna be great for layering, but I'm also probably gonna have it buttoned up because I really like that look. And let's move on to the last jacket for the video. The last jacket for today's video is another General Research jacket. However, you guys are gonna be really mad when I tell you guys how much I got this jacket for. But I'll mention that in a bit. So this jacket right here is a really nice nylon liner style jacket. So it does have that classic pattern that you see in a lot of liner jackets, where it's kind of like a circular pattern. So the stitching kind of curls in and out and in and out, going all over the jacket. And the color is this really nice, like subtle, like dark purple. It's really faded and desaturated, but it is still a purple. And then the front does have that classic liner jacket buttoning system, where it doesn't have buttons on this piece, but on like the jacket it's supposed to go to, it'll have the buttons. However, this liner doesn't have a jacket it's supposed to go to. This buttoning system is really just for show, which I really like. It's kind of like a cool detail. The sleeves are really interesting in terms of their shape and construction. On the inside of the sleeves, they do kind of look normal. They do have like this seam right here, but then when you flip onto the back side, it is like an interesting panel where the top half of the sleeve is actually separated from the bottom half. It does have this really nice like ventilation system, I guess, where the inside is like this elastic band kind of material, so it is kind of breathable in those regards. And then at the bottom hems of the sleeves, it does kind of continue that notion that this jacket is a liner jacket, and then it's meant to go inside of another piece. So it does have the canvas straps on either side with little button loops right there. It does kind of have a high neck right there, so it does kind of come up pretty high, whereas the body does end right there. And then this is kind of the hood. It's a really simple hood. There's nothing too crazy about it. It does have 2 seams on the backside. One of my favorite details about this jacket though is actually the price. You might think this jacket costs like a couple $100s or something like that. I actually got this jacket for $30. I'm still kind of amazed at that price. I love this jacket so much, and the fact that I got it for $30 is kind of mind-blowing. Here's the tag right here. It is a size large. It's from 1996, so it's a year older than me, so 22 years old. And that is going to conclude it for my favorite jackets for this upcoming fall. Let me know what you guys thought of these jackets down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, I'd definitely appreciate it if you could drop a like down below. It helps me out so much. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. I try to post videos every single week. And that's gonna do it for me today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out. Have a good day. See you next time.